In a cozy little cottage nestled in the rolling countryside, Grandma began her morning just as she always did, with a warm cup of tea and the gentle sound of birdsong outside her window. The sunlight filtered in through lace curtains as she opened a fresh notebook, carefully drawing an empty grid on the first page. Today, she decided she would keep track of something new. What she didn't quite know yet, but she was ready. As she looked out across the meadow, something large and slow-moving caught her eye. A buffalo, calm, brown, and munching on grass, had wandered right into view. "Well, would you look at that?" she whispered, and with a smile she drew her first tally mark, vertical bar. To her surprise, more buffalo began appearing from behind the trees, one by one, each chewing lazily as if they belonged there. With every soft hoof step, Grandma added another line to her notebook. Double, 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 double. And then came the fifth, a larger buffalo with a shiny bell around its neck that jingled with every movement. With a practiced hand, Grandma struck through the set. Double bars, slash, 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 slash. A full five. She nodded in satisfaction. Deciding it was time to make them feel welcome, Grandma gathered a basket of apples and some hay. As she fed them, she began a second tally page titled Apple Eaters and kept careful note of how many preferred apples over hay. 3. She chuckled. Fruit lovers, I see. Of course, not all buffalo were on their best behavior. Two of the more curious ones wandered a bit too close to her laundry line. In no time, sheets were on the ground, and a basket had been tipped over. Grandma sighed, but only for a moment, then added 2 marks under a fresh label, troublemakers, double vertical bars. Thankfully, a few buffalo proved to be quite helpful. One nudged her wheelbarrow into place, while another stood protectively near the garden gate. That's more like it, she smiled, noting them down with 2 more tallies under helpers. By the time the sky turned golden and the meadow was bathed in soft light, Grandma stepped outside one last time to count her unexpected guests. They lay peacefully among the grass, tails flicking and eyes half closed. Her final tally for the day read, 8 buffalo, all accounted for. Later, wrapped in a shawl by the fireplace, Grandma pulled out her colored pencils and began drawing the buffalo into her notebook. She gave each tally a tiny face, some smiling, some sleepy, and one looking quite guilty by the troublemaker label. Numbers were nice, but stories were better. The next morning, her grandchildren came bounding through the door. After hugs and breakfast, she handed each of them a blank notebook. Today, you'll start your own tallying, she said. Count what matters to you. Bugs, birds, even buffalo. They sat cross-legged on the floor, wide-eyed and eager, as she showed them how to turn lines into little lives. And just as the lesson ended, a low, mournful sound echoed from the meadow. The buffalo were crying. When asked why, they simply sniffled and pointed toward Grandma's phone screen, which displayed a certain creative storytelling channel. Unsubscribed. So Grandma raised an eyebrow, and with a single tap, hit subscribe. The buffalo cheered. The sun came out again.